time for us.
Ibukun Awosika is an African entrepreneur, author, international leader, and global culture shaper. She is the chairman and founder of the Chair Center Group, with an undergraduate degree in chemistry from the University of Ife and advanced degrees from various global institutions, including Lagos Business School, IESE Business School, Wharton and China European International Business School, CEIBS. She serves as chairman or board member on various corporate and non-profit boards around the world, cutting across education, IESE Business School, Imperial Gate Schools, Pan Atlantic University, Energy, Delight Incorporated, IT, Digital Jewels Limited, Manufacturing, Cadbury Nigeria PLC, Retail, House of Tara International, Financial Services, Alethea IDF Fund LP, Nigeria Advisory Board for Impact Investing, Corporate Governance, Convention on Business Integrity, Advocacy, Women in Management, Business and Public Service, to mention a few. She is the first female chairperson of Nigeria's Premier Bank, First Bank, the first Nigerian recipient of the prestigious International Women Entrepreneurial Challenge IWEC Award, and the first African recipient of the International Friendship Award 2019 by the Queen of Spain. As part of her commitment to investing in the next generation of business leaders, she started the 360 Executive Masterclass and the Live Series with Ibukun Awosika, which have directly impacted over 10,000 men and women and countless more across the world to date. She founded the After School Graduate Development Center, a career center established to checkmate the high rate of unemployment in Nigeria. She is also a judge on Jack Ma's Africa's Business Heroes program for African entrepreneurs. She is a seasoned author and shapes culture through her active involvement in media and purposeful entertainment. She featured in the highly rated Netflix original blockbuster movie, Citation, and was the executive producer of God Calling, another exceptional movie which was released on Netflix in 2020. She is happily married to Abiodun Awosika, and they are blessed with 3 wonderful sons. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Ibukun Awosika.
Hello everyone, and welcome to SheCan Conference 2022. I'm so sorry that I'm unable to be there physically. I do have to be out of town today, but in order to make sure that I keep my word, we agreed that I could do this with you virtually. So it's my pleasure to be here, and I thank the organizers for inviting me to be part of this conference. When we're talking about women in this time and in this age, there is a lot that we have to comprehend in terms of who we are, our opportunities, what we can do, where we can go, and what we need to do. I like the theme. I like the topic. She can do anything she wants. She can be anything that she wants. She can lead, she can rest, she can be a mother, she can be a wife, she can be a ruler, she can be the head of an organization, she can be a housewife if she wants, she can be whoever she chooses to be. The question is, who have you chosen to be? Do you even have an understanding of who you are, what your talents are, what your gifts are, what you want to do with them? What is your long-term goal? What is your short-term goal? What is your medium-term goal? Do you have a sense of who you are right now? Not who everybody else thinks you are. Not who your father, your mother, your husband, your neighbors, your boss calls you. Who do you perceive yourself to be? And if you have an understanding of that, where do you want to go as you look to your future? Where is that place that you've set for yourself as your ultimate goal? Such that when you get to your 70, your 80, your 90-year-old self, what do you envision that looking back, your story would look like? Because if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? But if you do, no matter how great it looks, how impossible it looks, how challenging it looks, how overwhelming it looks right now, just remember, first identifying your destination gives you the opportunity to sit back and plot the route of how to get to your destination. So she can be who you choose to be. You can be who you have chosen to be, but you must do the work to get to where you want to go. You must set the plan. You must sacrificially prepare yourself. You must empower, you must educate yourself. You must determine what your gaps are. Do a gaps analysis. This is where I am now. This is where I want to be. And because I can, what do I need to be able to get there? I might not have it all right now, because I don't even need it all right now. What do I need to take the first step? Thereafter, what do I need to take the next step? You know, there was something my father taught me as a young girl about building a house. He said to me, anybody can build a house. And I'm like, really? He said, yes. He said, look, the first thing you want to have to build a house is land. So that is your project. That is your focus, to find the resources to invest in a piece of land. Once you have a piece of land, in your imagination, you already own a house. Why? Because what you need to ask yourself is, what do you do between a land and a completed house? First, you need to design what you want to build. So that is your next target. You make the investment to design what you need, what you would like to build. Once you have done the design, then you ask, what do I require in order to dig the foundation? Your task is to find the resources for the foundation. Once you can get through the foundation, your next task is what? To blind or to feel what is required after the digging of the foundation in order to get to the German floor. So if you set your goal, if you have a sense of where you want to go, you might not fully comprehend it, building some flexibility into what it is that you know you can do. You start a step at a time. The journey of 1,000 years, they say, starts always with the first step. But first, you must believe. The challenge is many women have told themselves more about what they think they cannot do, more than what it is that they can do. They have already convinced themselves about the limitations placed on them. Anybody can place a limitation on you. Society can place a limitation on you. Voices around you can place a limitation on you. It is your responsibility to be deliberate and intentional about finding the right voices of encouragement around you that will support you in your journey to the place you have chosen that you can be. To identify those limitations and one by one, to work to demystify them, to remove them, and to have the patience and the discipline to build step by step and in stages. To find the right kind of support. Find the tribe of voices. Find the tribe of encouragement. Find the tribe that will hold your hand when you feel your strength is waning. Find the tribe that will speak in your moments of doubt and reassure you that it is possible for you to be there. But even in doing that, you must be honest with yourself about what your limitations are. What are your gaps? What do you need to know that you already do not know? How do you know it? What is your goal for year 4, for year 6, for year 7? Doesn't mean it will work out exactly like that, because year 4 can become year 3 or year 2. Year 5 can become year 3. But preparation will always set you ready for opportunities that come ahead of time. And even if you're prepared and the opportunities are delayed, you will have the satisfaction of knowing that everything you should do, you have done. And that will open your eyes to consider options, other opportunities that are available to you when it seems like one route isn't working for you for where you want to go. Can you be all you need to be? Yes. Do you want to be all that you can be? It's yours to answer. The reality is, who we will each be will be different. Our capacities are different. Our interests are different. The extent to which each one of us can go is different. And we should not judge ourselves by others. She can be the best of herself, not become the best of other people. We have been given different talents and gifts. We work our talents and our gifts and take the opportunities that come to us based on our talents and our gifts, not other people's gift or talent. Personally, I never play to my weakness. I only play to my strength. I do not want to be the best of who somebody else is, because if that's not my place of best, I will be a mediocre there. If I'm 50, 60% at something, and I work so hard, maybe I'll become 70, 80, which will sound great, but the guy who is already 70, 80 naturally will probably be 100 plus more. So I am still behind. She can, I can, you can, but can be what? Can be who? Who do you want to be? Who do you perceive you are called to be? How do you equip yourself, empower yourself, and commit to the process of maximizing yourself? That's all this should be about the best of you, working to do the best that you can. It's in the place of your best that you'll find peace and satisfaction. If you're running the race of another, you will always be behind and you will never have peace or satisfaction. So, it's an individual question, even though it's a collective question. She can, yes, but it's more like I can. So answer the question for you. Answer it for where you want to go. Answer it for the talents that you have. And then be deliberate and intentional about moving towards where you want to go. Be humble enough to receive help along the way and to seek support, encouragement, and help where it is needed. No woman is an island, and there are no super women. Do you want to be everything? A wife, a mother, a corporate executive, a business entrepreneur? Who says you can't? Can you have everything? I dare say yes, without any apologies. It's about how you structure yourself, organize yourself in order to be able to, and how you respect the seasons of your life in order to make them work together for you. And part of that is in making the right choices along the way. If you're single, choosing the right spouse, that's a key success factor. If you have teams that work around you, managing your attitude and your approach to dealing with the people that work with you and work around you in order to ensure you're able to maximize the support that is available to you to deliver results. It's in being humble to receive help when you need it. It's in having consideration for other people and treating them like they count because they do. Can she? Yes, she can. Any limitations? There can be limitations along the way, but there isn't one that you can't overcome or walk around. When you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, and you find the right kind of help and support for the journey. Challenges will come. That's part of life. They might stop you for a while. So what? You don't give up. You don't stop. You keep pushing. But in that journey, be conscious of your value system, because that's what will speak for you or against you along the path. treat the people you meet along right, because they will count. There'll be voices for you or voices against you. And remember, as you're walking the journey, you're leaving a trail. Be deliberate about the pointers on that trail. Don't assume, take things for granted. Count the costs of every action, because every action has a consequence. And make sure that you make the right choice. Our cumulative life is the result of every decision that we make along the way. Every decision that we make along the way has consequences, has impact, has results that it produces. When we add it all together, it's the life we have. It's the legacy we build. It's the story that is told about us. Well, I wish you ladies a successful conference. I see you have so many different speakers, and you're definitely going to be drowned in knowledge and inspiration from all the speakers that have been listed. So please enjoy your time at the conference and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As powerful as if she were here physically with us at SheCan conference. Can we please celebrate Mrs. Ibukun Awosika for that powerful speech?